Hello, I just wanted to share a word of knowledge I got. So it's in Proverbs 2, Proverbs 2:17 to 2:21. I'll read it and then explain my word of knowledge, if you believe in that sort of thing. So 2:17 to 2:21, I'll read it now. Who forsake the companion of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God, for her house leads down to death, and her paths to the dead. None who go to her return, nor do they regain the paths of life. So you may walk in the way of goodness and keep to the paths of righteousness. For the upright will dwell in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. So what's that saying? That in the end, all the evil is going to be cast out, no matter what it is. Satan, all the demons, and all bad people will be cast out. So what it's saying is that you need to be careful where you're headed in life. If you're there are some that will score high. They'll look to score in school. They'll look to score super high, and they might look like they're going places, but that doesn't mean that they're going down the path of life. For the path of life is not your grades. The path of life is not your deeds. Deeds won't get you into heaven. The path of life is believing in the Lord and rebuking Satan. It's not giving in to what he has, what he tries to give you on a silver platter, per se. So it says that her house leads to death. So that's saying that it's referring to Satan as a her in this, because I guess like Jezebel was Eve when she was a her. Nothing like gender specific or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure. But so her house leads down to death, and her paths to the dead. So you're gonna die spiritually and naturally. That's why in the Garden of Eden, it said, Lord said to Adam that if he were to eat the apple of the tree, that he would, or the fruit of the forbidden tree, he would surely die. This is not a natural death. This is a spiritual death. That's what's saying here. It leads to death spiritually and eventually naturally. And then it says, none who go to her return, nor do they regain the paths of life. So if you go down that path and you go too far, you'll shut the Lord out completely, whether you know that you will or not. Now I gotta wrap this up because my phone's got limited storage. I'm sorry. But so it says that, but if you keep to the path of goodness, if you walk in the path of goodness and righteousness, then you will continue to dwell in the land, because only the upright will dwell in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. So that's been my word of knowledge from Proverbs 17. Thank you for joining me today, and sorry I got cut short, but I hope that you're prosperous and remain on the path of life. Thank you for tuning in.